So now that I'm using this QuickSilver One rewards card for over 8 years, I wanna share my thoughts about the card and general experience. So first, let's start with who can apply for the card. And basically this card is for anyone with fair credit score. There is also some version of this card with good credit score, and even the secured version of this card with the poor score, which I'm gonna come back to it a little bit later. Now this is actually the card I use the most. This card has very straightforward 1.5% cash back, and while this cash reward is not the biggest in the industry, but it's straightforward, no gimmicks, so you get that 1.5% for every purchase you make. Doesn't matter what category of the product is, which I think is pretty good. Additionally, this card offers 5% cash back, but that's only on the hotel bookings and car rentals if you're gonna book them through Capital One Travel. Now this QuickSilver One rewards card has $39 annual fee, which is pretty good compared to some other cards, but if your credit score is better, you can apply for QuickSilver One card for people with good credit, and then there will be zero annual fee. By the way, if you have bad credit score, you can also apply for this card. However, that time it's gonna be secured card, which means you will have to put some security deposit initially. Now I'm using this card a lot for any grocery purchases, gas stations, some restaurants, and even I'm paying some bills with it. It's very convenient and easy to use for sure. And if you want to get the cash rewards back, you can easily request these rewards to go back to your credit card. And for me, it usually takes about 2 days, which is really good. Now, since we have very high interest rates period generally, I'm talking about in March 2024, of course, even though this card has variable interest rates, but right now, as you could see, is at 30.74%. But I don't think you should actually worry about this interest rate, because if you watch my channel for a while, you know that over here we pay the statements in full, so you definitely don't want to pay any interest on the credit cards, and that's the only way you will benefit financially from any credit cards. Now another positive thing with this card is that you could easily request the credit line increase right in the app, and my limit right now is $18,000 on that card, so I don't know how high it can go, but this is definitely one of these credit cards with pretty decent limits. So I never really had any issues with this card, everything works smoothly, and unfortunately I had some couple of fraudulent transactions. Someone basically hacked my card or stole the number, but the Capital One investigated it pretty quickly, and I was never charged for these transactions, which I would expect for any reputable credit card. Okay, so this is it for this video, but if you're planning to open high yield savings account, check this video next. It's also from Capital One and there is good info in it too, and thank you for watching.